Werewolves, or as the series calls them, wereanimals in general, are first introduced in the episode We've Got Fleas. It also establishes that there is a definite difference between a wereanimal and an anthropomorphic character. An anthropomorph was always a humanoid animal or food item. A wereanimal started as a human, or in Rad's case, an alien. Based on Dendy's explanation, wereanimals are the result of a deliberate bite and resulting curse. I love that Dendy's example illustration of a classic wereanimal is a reference to Sonic. Just look at those socks and sneakers. There's no guaranteed transformation outcome. Someone's potential animal form depends on what kind of animal best reflects their personality and traits. The crew had fun leaning further into Enid's Bugs Bunny inspiration and turning Rad from a conceptual cat person into a literal one. Following this episode, there are small callbacks and reminders about the wereanimal thing. KO made a video showing how he puts on his human suit. Somewhere between We've Got Fleas and other episodes, KO found a costume that better fits, along with a mask with less amusement park mascotish eye, nose, and mouth holes. It's also a fun explanation for why he isn't just a dog boy in an awkward costume without using the kind of hand-wavy return to status quo retcons older cartoons might go for. Most episodic cartoons might have bits teasing at a permanent change, but that change is conveniently gone by the next episode. Not this one, though. Enid's dad, Bernard, is the first on-screen classic werewolf. He's set as an homage to classic movie monsters, and a nod to sitcoms like The Munsters and The Addams Family. He enjoys and strongly prefers his wolf form. The episode Monster Party establishes that Bernard returns to human form under the light of a full moon. He has to hide indoors with the curtains drawn. When he inevitably reverse transforms, the sequence pokes a little fun at the beast's return to human form at the end of the Disney movie. Human Bernard has a very handsome Squidward meme-y look to him. This gag is so freaking funny that I think it's okay to forget that the moon was canonically blown to bits by Cosma in Villain's Night Out. Since I'm having fun thinking about this too hard, this has me curious if Bernard's curse is different from Enid's. The curse isn't genetic. Spooky families seem to pick what kind of creature or spooky concept they embody, since the Metal family has a vampire, a Frankenmonster, and some kind of jack-o'-lantern themed ghoul. Since it wasn't established or touched on if Enid transforms back under a full moon, I guess her curse made her a full-time wereanimal. Rad has a blink and you'll miss it moment where he shows off his cat face before he pops his human disguise back on. So this episode is fully aware of the cartoon's running canon on this. Too bad Bernard can't swap his situation or circumstances out for that variation on the curse. Something else I'm really curious about are circumstances where a character is somewhere between human and anthro, but not a wereanimal. Boxman has a chicken arm and claw. Professor Venomous has snake-like traits, including an optional tail, but he isn't quite an anthro character like Fink, Carla, or Brandon. He became purple and snaky after several experiments gone wrong. So there's animal-like transformations that can branch from backfired science experiments too. Transformations aside, I guess there's a range for general anthros, since there's a side character like Cobra who has snake mouths as hands. He's not exactly a full-blown anthrosnake either. And while I think Fink is a mutant rat, she could also be a wereanimal rat. I honestly don't know. I love this show's absurd world building, with how many different kinds of characters coexist. I don't need a concrete answer for how and why something like werewolves work in this fictitious universe. It's just fun to me to theorize or speculate on how it works, because of how many different potential explanations there are. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed, please leave a comment and like the video. Share it, tell your friends. If you like what I'm cooking up, subscribe. Ring the bell. Add me to your RSS reader. If you're in a decent position and can do so or want to, I'd seriously appreciate you checking out my Patreon. I upload all my videos there too, and even if you join for free, no ads.